Good, happy Monday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, death of Berlin. Girl ruled homicide. The death of a 2-year-old girl in Berlin has been ruled a homicide. Investigators said an autopsy showed that Madison Dania died of blunt impact injuries. Her death was ruled a homicide. Emergency workers were called to the girl's York Street home about 3:30 p.m. Sunday. Officials said she was unresponsive. The girl was taken to Aggerskagen Valley Hospital, where she was pronounced dead that evening. Investigators have not released any other details about what might have happened. Moore said the girl's mother is her friend, and the mother was on the home's porch when the ambulance arrived. No one has been taken into custody and no charges have been filed. Officials said anyone with information should call 603-419-8124. And there you go on that report. Bail set for man accused in Manchester bank robberies. Let's take a listen to the video.
Is there any way I can get an oil change today?
Without an appointment? Try like 2 weeks.
There has to be an easier way.
Come to Auto Fair Honda, home of the $17.95 oil change.
I don't have an appointment today. Is there any way I can get an oil change?
Of course. We'll have you out of here in 39 minutes or less. Works free.
Servicing your vehicle is fast and easy at Auto Fair Honda. Call or book your appointment online at autofairhonda.com.
Auto Fair makes it happen.
40-year-old Michael Giles was arraigned in Manchester District Court Monday. He's been charged in connection to 3 bank robberies, all felonies. According to court paperwork, the first incident was on January 22nd of this year. Police say Giles walked into a Citizens Bank on Elm Street, passed a note to the teller, and demanded cash. The cash drawer was empty, and he ran out. Then last Wednesday, police say Giles walked into a TD Bank on Bay Street, passed a similar note to the teller, and threatened her with a weapon. He got away with $500. 4 days later, police say Giles walked into a TD Bank on South Willow Street, passed a note to the teller again, and demanded cash. He walked away with $580. On the same day, police say they identified a person matching the description of the suspect. He had clothing with him that was seen in surveillance footage from the bank and had money on him. According to police, that man was Giles, who can be seen in surveillance video from the other robberies as well.
He is on federal probation for a bank robbery conviction in 2010. So given that and that he's currently on supervised release, the new allegations and our concern for the safety of the bank staff as well as the public at large, we'd ask for bail in the amount of $35,000 cash or surety.
Giles asked the judge to lessen that bail.
Be able to be around them. 35,000, there's no way anybody in my family, maybe 2,000 somebody would be able to do, but I'd really like to be there for them.
The judge kept bail at $35,000. He's due back in court on December 7th. Live in Manchester, Kristen Carosa, WMUR, News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Ohio State University student dead after driving into crowd, stabbing people at OSU campus. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
Holiday time, and no fruit is as versatile as our Ocean Spray Cranberry, which is why we're declaring it the unofficial official fruit of the holidays.
The fig's gonna be so bummed.
For holiday tips and recipes, go to oceanspray.com.
Would like to share with you today the officer's name who we all owe a debt of gratitude to. He did a fabulous job today. He's a 28-year-old officer named Alan Harujko. He's been with OSU PD since January of 2015, so not quite 2 years. And the suspect's name, we can confirm that the suspect was an OSU student named Abdul Razak Ali Artan. We do not have any information at the moment on motive. The investigation is ongoing in that regard.
Ohio State University student was shot dead by police after he plowed into pedestrians with a car and then stabbed multiple people with a butcher's knife at the OSU campus in Columbus this morning, officials said. The scene is now secure, officials said. 11 people were transported to the hospital, officials said. The Trump rally may be over for now, BlackRock analyst. The rally in U.S. stocks may have topped out for now, one major strategist says. David Pretis shared classified info. Now can he be Secretary of State? Let's take a listen to this video from CNN.
Trump's slate is packed full today, but the meeting with Petraeus, which we're expecting later on this afternoon or this evening, is one that could potentially be an opportunity for him to fill this Secretary of State position that's been the subject of much palace intrigue. But as you pointed out, Petraeus would be an interesting pick for Secretary of State, really for any top-level cabinet position because of the scrutiny he's faced for mishandling classified information. Now, he did plead guilty to a misdemeanor count of mishandling confidential information, but he resigned as CIA director in the midst of this scandal as he was having an extramarital affair. Now, the broader context of all of this is the battle for the Secretary of State position that we are seeing play out in sort of an uncomfortably public way, and that's going to continue not just today, but also tomorrow. Sources are telling us that Donald Trump will be meeting with Mitt Romney as well as Senator Bob Corker as he tries to flesh out his options for Secretary of State.
Okay, and there you go on that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Monday night. Good night, everyone. Bye.